Welcome to the Out of This World show. 7 Most Famous Kings in Ancient Egypt. Number 7. King Josra. With the help of Amenhotep the chief architect, King Josra erected a funerary complex at Saqqara. And it was outside the royal capital of Memphis, which is southwest of modern Cairo. And he built it entirely of stone bricks. His architect's innovative structure was a departure from the traditional use of mud bricks. The greatest advancement, however, was a complete alteration of the shape of the monument. From a flat-topped rectangular structure that's known as a mastaba to a 6-stepped pyramid, we know and see today. Number 6. King Khufu. He was the second king of the 4th dynasty of Egypt. And he was the builder of the Great Pyramid at Giza, which is the largest single building of that time to be erected, which made Khufu have a reputation in Egypt as a wise ruler. Number 5. King Sesen I. Sesen built the enclosure walls and the central part of the Great Temple at Tanis, which was dedicated to Amun, Mut, and Khonsu. When Pharaoh Sesen was ostensibly the ruler, he was responsible for turning Tanis into a fully fledged capital city and surrounding its temple with a formidable brick temenos wall. Its sanctuary is dedicated to Amun, composed of blocks salvaged from Pi Ramses. They were all transported from the former capital of Pi Ramses to Tanis. Number 4. King Amenhotep the Magnificent. He was the 9th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty. King Amenhotep was Thutmose's son by another wife, named Mutmuia. His reign was a period of unprecedented prosperity and splendor, when Egypt reached the peak of its artistic and international power. He died in the 38th or 39th year of his reign. He was succeeded by his son Amenhotep IV, who later changed his name to Akhenaten. Amenhotep III was also known as Amenhotep the Magnificent. Number 3. King Ramses the Great. Ramses the Great was the 3rd pharaoh of the 19th dynasty of Egypt. Along with Thutmose III, he is often regarded as the greatest, most celebrated, and most powerful pharaoh of the New Kingdom. Egypt itself was in the most powerful time period as well. At the age of 14, he was appointed prince regent by his father, Seti I. The early part of his reign was focused on building cities, temples, and monuments. He established the city of Pi Ramses in the Nile Delta as his new capital. Then he used it as the main base for his campaigns in Syria. Also, he led several military expeditions into the Levant, reasserting Egyptian control over Canaan and Phoenicia. He also led expeditions to the south, into Nubia. It was commemorated in inscriptions at Beit El Wali and Jerf Hussein. He celebrated an unprecedented 13 or 14 said festivals during his reign, more than any other pharaoh. The estimates of his age at death vary from 90 to 91 years old. Number 2. King Tut. King Tutankhamun, commonly referred to as King Tut. He was an Egyptian pharaoh who was the last of his royal family to rule during the end of the 18th dynasty. Tutankhamun took the throne at 9 years of age, under the unprecedented viziership of his eventual successor, A. He then married his paternal half-sister Akhenaten. And during their marriage, they lost 2 daughters. One at 5 to 6 months of pregnancy and the other shortly after birth. His name Tutankhaten and Tutankhamun are thought to mean living image of Aten and living image of Amun. Aten was replaced by Amun after Akhenaten's death. Number 1. King Akhenaten. Akhenaten was an ancient Egyptian pharaoh. He was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. Before the 5th year of his reign, he was known as Amenhotep IV. This Egyptian king's reign was characterized by social, political, and religious upheaval, because it was the likes of which few cultures have ever experienced. In just under 2 decades on the throne, Akhenaten imposed new aspects of Egyptian religion, then overhauled its royal artistic style, then moved Egypt's capital to a previously unoccupied site, also implemented a new form of architecture, and He attempted to obliterate the names and images of some of Egypt's traditional gods. In part due to the tumultuous nature of Akhenaten's religion. That this era in ancient Egyptian history was known as the Amarna period. From the capital city of Amarna, he built the Akhenaten. Thank you for watching. Now please like, subscribe and share. And also check out our new Out of This World show store. Located on the top right corner of our channel. And if you like what you have seen so far, please donate for more of the Out of This World show.